What's up, Dante? How we doing this today?
I'm doing great, Vincent. How are you today?
Good. Nothing much. Just working, you know.
Crazy rain so far.
Did it rain?
It rained. You weren't outside.
I was inside.
It rained for 10 minutes, and of course it was coming down pretty hard. I have to admit, for those 10 minutes. But we've talked about this before. It was your not hot take, just like grind my gears. People just don't know how to drive in the rain.
Yeah.
And today, I mean, literally, Vincent, you got here at whatever time. The 10 minutes and after I got here, after you, I was driving, trying to park. People were slamming their brakes. Like, I don't even know what was going on.
The rain shuts off all the motor skills.
All motor skills. The brain just doesn't understand how water can fall from the sky. It's just, but other than that, how are you today? Anything?
Not bad. Nothing too crazy today.
You have any hot takes for us today?
No hot takes. I got a question for you.
Okay.
It's summer now.
Okay.
It's the hot dog season.
Ooh.
How do you like your hot dog?
Hot dog. If I'm at home, I like a hot dog with ketchup, mustard. If I'm out, I like a plain hot dog, dry bun, nothing on it.
Okay.
That glizzy's dry. I don't like making a mess. I'm a very clean eater, so when you are eating a hot dog, when you are eating the glizzy, sometimes it does get messy, and you don't want it to go. I don't want it to go all over my clothes, especially if I'm out. It's embarrassing. So out, I'm a dry hot dog kind of guy, but inside the house, I'm definitely ketchup, mustard, maybe some onions, some like caramelized onions. Like Texas Wieners used to do. Remember?
Yeah.
That was my favorite. The caramelized onion ones was the best one. The
works.
The works.
That was sauerkraut, I think.
The works wasn't bad, but you can only have one.
Yeah.
If you had two, you just knew your breath was gonna smell like straight.
You like good
sour.
Some grill marks on your hot dog?
Yeah, I like a dark glizzy for sure. I like a little charcoal in my glizzy. But yeah, you like the beef. You're a beef hot dogs, right? Nathan's beef hot dogs.
Yeah, I think
the
so.
Ones we get usually. I like those the best. Do you like the hot dogs that have the cheese whiz in them?
Not really.
I don't really like them that much either.
It's a little too much.
What kind of hot dog are you going for on a regular day?
Usually, until recently, I would only eat plain hot dog. But now,
you tried something different?
Like the mustard, ketchup, I like the relish.
Oh, relish.
Like if I can only pick one, I want relish.
Really? I don't think I've ever had relish.
It's good.
What's it taste
like? It's like sour.
It's
a little bit sour
taste.
It's
like a pickly taste?
Yeah, it's a pickle. It is. That's I think it's like relish is like sour pickles.
Oh.
It's good.
I've seen it, and then I'm just, sometimes I get a little nervous.
I had it in Chicago. Their dog is like mustard on a poppy seed roll, a pickle spear, relish.
Sounds fire with a hot dog.
And then something else. There's a jalapeno on it or something. It was good though.
Sounds fire. Yeah, relish. Do you like sauerkraut? I don't think I've ever had sauerkraut.
I don't think I've truly eaten it, honestly.
Yeah, I get nervous for sauerkraut. Relish, I feel like I would
sauerkraut's just cabbage.
Yeah, but it's like sour cabbage, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it has like, I guess.
See, I don't know. I guess I was try them all once because at this point, I'm like 27. Might as well try it. If I don't like it, obviously just don't eat it again. But that's more of an in-home thing for me, for sure. Outside, definitely just a plain hot dog. Like at the Phillies game, just give me a dog, nothing on it.
Yeah, the Phillies game is hard, so it's just mess. Yeah, it's just, the ketchup, the mustard.
You don't know
the relish is everywhere.
That relish and stuff. Like I just don't.
I think it's in the big push things.
Oh yeah, and who knows what kind of shit's in that? Like nah.
Who
knows what it is? I'm sorry, but
they clean them every few games.
Every few games. Yeah, I don't know. I got a question coming up. Rebuttal your question. If you had the choice, you going Italian sausage in the roll, or you going hot dog in the roll?
Yeah, I don't eat the Italian sausage that much, so I'd probably get a hot dog.
Really?
I do like it, but I guess I don't eat it that much.
Honestly, I think I would go for the sausage first.
I probably would. I think I've got that in Chicago too. Honestly,
I think
the sausage is good. It depends.
We went to Boston. You got the sausage.
Oh, maybe that was Boston. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we went to Fenway. You got a sausage and roll, and what did Daddy get? I don't know. I don't remember what he got. But he got something too that was different in Fenway, and they were both delicious.
Yeah, I don't know. I like both, I guess.
You don't like you don't like a hot sausage.
I guess it
though.
depends. It depends how the sausage is made.
I would say you don't. I know you. You're
wanna-
not a big fan of a hot.
No, I don't like
sausage.
the hot sausage, but like it depends if the sausage has like the casing on it still or not.
Oh yeah, that does mess it up.
Sometimes
or like what's that thing that they put
Oh, the fennel in it.
fennel?
Yeah,
I don't really love fennel.
it has a hard. Fennel has a terrible
It's
taste.
it's like a weird crunch.
There's like
too.
no taste, but then it's
Yeah, and then
taste.
it tastes like straight herb in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's like a strong oregano, but like oregano is good when you don't have too much.
Uh-huh.
Then you have fennel, and it's just like way too much oregano. But speaking of the Phillies, speaking of the Red Sox, Phillies this week. Have we been winning? I've watched a few games that we've won.
So we got swept by the Mets last week.
Pain.
And then this weekend we took 2 out of 3 from the Nationals.
Not pain.
And then we beat the Tigers last night.
Yeah, we did. Trey Turner's heating up.
Trey was 4 for 5, a couple home runs, a double. Noah had a no-hitter through 6 2/3, and then gave up a 3-run home run to Nick Matone. But there was an error. None of the runs were earned. There was an error. But and then they won. They won. Was it 8-3? I think.
Yeah, Schwarber's even hitting.
Schwarber hit. Did Schwarber hit another home run last night?
No, I think he said 2 or 3 hits.
Yeah, he hit a hit.
I know
Castellanos still
Turner
doing
hit
good.
2, and I think Castellanos hit 1, maybe.
I think the only home runs last night were Turner.
Really? I don't know. I've seen the one Turner home run, and then I turned it off.
And then they scattered a bunch of hits and got runs in, a couple doubles. Real Muto had a 2-run double.
Well, I heard from a reliable source that this is Schwarber's month.
Yeah, June is
his
Schwarber's month. Mm-hmm.
So, were we expecting? Are we expecting big numbers here?
Yeah, he's got to hit. I think he has 4 home runs or something already.
4 home runs so far in June.
I think 3 or 4.
And it's June 6th.
Last year he hit like 12 or 15 in June.
Holy shit!
Maybe more. I could be lowballing him.
And he's batting first again. I saw.
Yeah, he's
How do
batting
you
first.
feel about that?
Yeah, if it works at this point, whatever. If it makes him get better and still find 5 hold and whatever. Turner's at 4 now.
Why?
Castellanos is at 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think they're trying to make it so they get more at bats.
Castellanos is batting 320.
So he's batting more. Harper's 3, so the top 3 get more at bats, and then Turner. Trying to give him more opportunities to with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, well, because you figure because usually pitchers will pitch around the best hitter.
Yeah, so Bryce will get.
If you pitch, but that's the thing now. If you pitch around Bryce,
you get Turner.
You get Turner. So did you really do a good job? Because the man just hits. He's hitting home runs, but usually on a regular basis he can.
Yeah,
if he gets 4 at bats.
He hasn't batted 240 in who knows how long. So
yeah, again he's started off slow, but he's picking it up. So that's my thing. So all right, Schwarber, say first at bat, strike him out. Cool. Castellanos, you gotta expect him to get a hit. He's batting 320. He's on fire. So he gets a hit. All right, Harper's up. You're like, oh shit, not pitching to Harper. Walk him. Okay, now it's first and second, and Turner's up.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, all right, you gotta pitch to him. All right, you get Turner out. Say, next batter is Stott, who's batting 280. You can't just pitch around the team.
Bohm's on the IL.
Yeah, I know. I heard today that he's.
But then that kid Drew Ellis hit 2 home runs the other night.
Yeah,
so they'll be okay.
Everybody's got to step up.
The pitching's got to be better.
Should be back soon, right?
Derek Hall should be back soon. Reese was not coming back soon, but he was in the dugout finally. No more crutches.
Good. But hey, progress is
Nola
big.
looked good this last start. Wheeler got rocked his last start, so hopefully he's better tonight. I think tonight.
Yeah, I think tonight too.
And then Ranger's been pretty decent. He's been decent. He had a good start. He gave up 1 the other night after 8, I think, or 7.
I know he's pitched probably 4 or 5 times now, but he still is just coming off an injury. You got to give him a little bit of time to get back into a rhythm. He's been pitching to nothing, so pitching to something, kind of got to get back into it. You're afraid,
Yeah.
But I think overall, we're 4 games under 500. We are still 4th in the.
They have to go I forget. They have 16 or 17 games left in the month. If they go 10-5 over their next 15, they'll get back to 500 or something like that. So
yeah, it's gonna be a long journey to 500, but we just have to stay on the positive and just keep building.
Yeah,
especially
just win series.
Yeah, and the people that aren't like
their issue is they lose the first game every series.
Yeah, and that's hard.
Today they won. Oh, this one they won.
So hopefully they can build off that.
It's the Tigers, so that means we should be killing them anyway.
We should be. But yeah, I just think with baseball, it's such a long sport that you have to just like keep at it. Especially with batting. Like fielding, I feel like if you're a good fielder, you're a good fielder. I mean, you may make an error here or there, but fielding, you're confident. I feel like obviously hitting the ball is way different. Like you don't hit a ball for 3 games. You're like, Jesus, Mary, help me, God, someone help me.
They put our win total at 80 now, down from 88. So
my 100's not looking strong.
I mean, they gotta hit some. They gotta get some wins now. So. They gotta go on a little win streak.
Crazy.
Well, they gotta definitely beat the Tigers. They gotta sweep them because they're gonna get the Dodgers this week.
There's still 162 games in baseball, right?
Yeah.
So we're already at 32 losses. So that means I only have 30 losses.
They've played 60 games around.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So they can only lose 28 more times. In
basically
out of 100 games.
Mm-hmm.
Pain. If it happens, I mean, it'll be the greatest bowl prediction of my life, honestly. But I don't see it happening. So it's as long as we get to the playoffs, I don't really care, to be honest. But in the baseball, we want to do something different, and I feel like we haven't done a list in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So based off of the TikTok that we're going to be doing this week, I want us to do a top. Like baseball, like if you had to draft your favorite right now, who are you taking? So we'll start with the starting pitcher. Who are you gonna go with?
Is it from like current?
Whatever starting pitcher you want. I mean, I'm picking people that I've seen pitch.
But
I mean, if you want to pick like Babe Ruth as the starting pitcher, I mean, you can. I just don't think you've ever seen him pitch. But I mean, that's what you want.
I haven't seen him pitch yet, Babe Ruth. I'm still waiting.
But yeah, I'm picking people that like I've watched play and who I love like to watch play.
Starting pitcher.
I already know who I have. I'm ready.
Trying to think who I've seen.
You know, it doesn't be a current player. It could be like a player you watched play in like 2002.
I'll go with Cliff Lee.
That's a good one. I'm gonna go with Dontrell Willis.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Did you?
Yeah.
And that's my. I loved him. I loved his pitching. His
form.
His form was just phenomenal. It was unorthodox and it was just beautiful. It's my favorite pitcher of all time. I was gonna say Pedro Martinez, but just Dontrell had something. Me and him as my favorite player. I should have got a jersey. I'm gonna get his jersey.
They got it.
Definitely.
Mitchell Ness.
Yeah, a Marlins like warm up one.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be tough. Yeah, I gotta look that up. All right, and then relievers / closers. I mean, there's a lot of them, but
closer. I mean, I don't know. I'd probably go like, I would say Pavlov, but he's so hated at this point.
True.
In Philly, at least.
He's a real a-hole. He was a real a-hole. For
maybe,
no reason too.
Maybe like I'd probably just go with Bradledge. Why not?
That's a good one. Yeah, he's also a good one. I'm going with a Relish Chapman.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I liked him when he was on the Reds,
mm-hmm.
and then I mean he went to the Yankees. It was still good, but when he was on the Reds, he was just throwing straight heat, and I just loved it. He was my favorite closer, reliever / closer. I thought you were gonna hit us with a Josh Hader, and I was
Josh Hader. No,
I was like, geez, Vin, come on.
It's gonna be like, who else? I don't even know.
I was gonna say Aroldis, or I was gonna say Rivera, but like I didn't really watch Rivera that much. I mean, I watched the Yankees, but when I was more in the baseball, I watched Aroldis a lot more.
Yeah.
And then so we'll go catcher.
Catcher, probably like Pudge, maybe.
Pudge?
Yeah, Pudge
Rodriguez?
Mm-hmm.
That's a different one. I was gonna say Joe Mauer.
That's a good one.
I know he did play first too, but we remember him as a catcher.
Maybe I'll go with Buster Posey.
That's a good one too. Yeah, I like Joe Mauer because I remember you always loved Joe Mauer.
I do have a Joe Mauer jersey,
and I don't know why I just liked him. So when I used to play MLB, I used to just draft him because I was like, Vincent likes him, so he has to be good.
Pretty good.
Um,
He bat 400 one year.
yeah, I mean he's a tank. But yeah, Joe Mauer. Buster Posey's a great one too. Did he retire yet, or is he?
Yeah, he
first?
retired
He was,
two. I think it was 2 years ago. Maybe.
dang, really?
Could have been last year. I don't remember.
I really have to
fully.
get up my baseball stats and players. All right, so Buster, Joe. Who are you going with first base?
First baseman. Probably. I don't know if he counts. I guess he counts. Are we doing DH or no DH?
We'll do DH too. We'll throw that in there
Well,
later.
I'll still go. I'll still just go first. I feel like he didn't play first base though. I was gonna say David Ortiz.
He played first.
Yeah.
He was the first baseman.
He
If he
eventually
wasn't
was, I
DHing.
guess, DHing when he got older.
That's a good one. I was gonna go with Ryan Howard, Big
Mhm.
Daddy Howard. Just for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of first basemen that I really were a fan of. Like, there's not one I can really think of other than Ryan Howard. I was thinking like Jim Tomei, but he's also a Philly. But
Miggy.
Yeah, Miggy I guess would have been a good one.
Pujols.
Pujols was a good one too, but I feel like I obviously like Ryan Howard.
Mark Teixeira.
I was thinking Mark, but I also I only knew him because I watched the Yankees because I was a fan of like.
He was on the Rangers and Angels too.
Yeah, I wasn't more of a fan of Ryan.
You do
Howard.
I think he played first base. Richie Sexton.
Yeah, I know who he is, but he's too old for me. I didn't really know him like that. Okay, so now second base.
And I feel like I gotta say Utley.
Really?
But otherwise, I would probably say like Pedroia, I guess.
I was gonna say Pedroia if you said Utley, but if you're gonna say Pedroia, I'll say Utley.
Yeah.
Because they were just iconic. They were just the best that there ever was at a certain point. Shortstop's gonna be interesting because it could go so many ways.
I feel like you say your shortstop. I assume it's who it is.
I think I have to go with Jimmy.
And then I'd probably go with
Who's my second choice though?
your second choice.
Yeah, because I was just like I had to go with Jimmy because
Tulo.
Tulo was a good one too, but no, it was Derek Jeter.
Jeter,
but
right.
that was just too I don't know. Jimmy is Philly, so.
I mean, if I would say like now and recently, it would be Trey.
Well, yeah.
If I said like in the mid 2000s, it'd be Tulo. And then in like the early baseball watching, it'd probably be A-Rod.
Yeah, well, my third baseman's A-Rod.
Well, yeah, he started at short, so.
Yeah, my third baseman is A-Rod though. Since we're going to third, we are stopped short. Oh, who's your shortstop? Oh,
I'll go with.
But yeah, who's your favorite shortstop? Like.
I'll go with Trey.
Trey? That's a good one.
I like Trey on the Nationals.
Trey on the Nationals. That's a good one. That's specific. I like that. I go with Jimmy on the Phillies, obviously. And then third base, A-Rod on the Yankees. I know he had all that drama, but he's still a tank.
Third base. I'm trying to think who was good back in the.
I mean, you were a fan of Arenado on the Rockies.
He was good.
You were a fan of Chris Bryant on the Cubs.
I'm trying to think older third. I guess Miggy was third base.
Miggy was third base
when he was
because
younger.
then who do you call? What's his name was?
First base was like I can't remember the Marlins.
They used to alternate. Like Miggy would play first, and then the other really good batter would play third, and then they would switch sometimes.
He was like, I'm gonna be mad when I figure his name. What year did they win the World Series?
With Justin Verlander, right?
With Josh Beckett.
Josh Beckett won with them? Oh, it wasn't Verlander.
2001, no, 2003.
It wasn't Manny
Ramirez. Marlins, no, Manny
Ramirez played only outfield, but he also played on the Detroit Tigers with Miggy. Didn't
so
he?
Marlins, it was Derek Lee at first base. That's not who I'm thinking though.
No, he was on the Tigers.
So
with
Miggy Miggy was an extra. He was also a rookie. So
Miggy on the Tigers, there was a really good third baseman who played with him. I just don't know who it was.
Not Polanco.
No, he was like a big boy like Miggy. Prince Fielder.
Oh, not third base for sure.
He played first base, and then Miggy played third base.
He was exactly.
That's what it was. Prince Fielder was a beast. Prince
Fielder. Yeah, Miggy was at third.
He was a good first baseman too. I forgot about him. Prince Fielder. Wow, I remembered that. Proud of myself. But technically, yeah, you could say Miggy third base because he played third base and he was a beast there for a while.
Oh, I did like Chipper Jones. Probably say Chipper Jones.
Chipper playing third, yeah. Against the Braves. With the Braves, I mean. Yeah.
Can't say Scott Rowland.
No.
Alright, what's next?
And I guess, outfield, but I mean, technically, they all switched, so, I mean, Outfielders are outfielders to me, honestly. I mean, I know some only play left and some only play right and some only play center, but they all usually move around. Right field, outfielder, Bryce Harper. On the Nationals, Bryce Harper.
No, what do you mean? His best season was on the Phillies.
I don't give a shit. National Bryce Harper was the player I used to idolize myself as. Like when playing for high school, I was like, I'm gonna be I had the faux hawk. I had the Bryce Harper cleats. I really thought I was Bryce, and I was ass. I really sucked. I could only play the field.
Right fielder.
Right fielder. I don't know many center fielders now.
I can't think of what's their position. I would say, Ken Griffey's probably one of them. I would put in there.
Oh yeah.
But he was center field.
Oh, was he center field?
Griffey, yeah.
Oh.
Ellsbury was a good one.
Jacoby Ellsbury as center.
But he was also center too.
Yeah.
But he played right eventually.
Center field, Jacoby for sure. Left field, I was thinking Vlad.
Vlad's a good one.
Vlad's a great one for
also
left field.
Probably DH. Coco Crisp.
Coco Crisp, yo, tank, so fast for no reason. Bo Jackson.
Bo.
Yeah,
I don't think I watched him though.
We didn't really watch Bo, but we just know he's a beast. Shoeless Joe.
Shoeless Joe. I didn't see him play either. Trout.
Trout is. I was gonna say Trout for my center fielder because he is a big Eagles fan, so I did like him a lot.
I like Mookie too.
Oh yeah, Mookie on the Red Sox though, not on the Dodgers.
Yeah, on the Red Sox.
Yeah, no, Mookie on the Dodgers.
So it's a good outfield.
JD Martinez, I'm sorry, I got it.
He could use him for a DH.
He's my DH for sure. DH, JD Martinez. Right field, I have Bryce. Mm-hmm. Center, Coco, and then left field, Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich is.
Oh yeah, Yelich.
Yeah, Yelich on his prime was beast, MVP, this tank.
How about Edwin Encarnacion?
Oh, he's a good DH. Great DH, obviously. But no, my DH is definitely JD Martinez. That man basically carried me to the fantasy baseball playoffs. After I traded away my whole team for first round picks, then JD Martinez was like, "No, you think you're gonna get into the playoffs?" Ohtani's.
What is he?
Everything, whatever he wants to be. But yeah, I remember that year of fantasy baseball. We haven't done fantasy baseball in a long time. But I traded away literally my whole team, except for JD Martinez, Christian Yelich, and a second baseman, for the Claybar Torres, I think.
Yeah,
the only three people I didn't trade. And I picked up free agents and all. I had nobody.
Ian Kinsler.
And I made it to the playoffs. And I was like, I got rid of everybody except for my three best players and made it to the playoffs. It was the craziest season of my life. And then, of course, the next year, we didn't do a draft, so I traded all the way those. I got all those first picks for nothing. And I was so mad. And that's why when your friends asked us to do it again the next year, I was like, no, go F yourselves.
I haven't done it either.
Disgust me.
I had Trey at some point.
But yes, other than that, that was a good top 10 or top team for baseball.
Top team.
And then for TikTok, we're going to do, I don't know if did you watch the video I sent you?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm going to explain, but you guys will say it. It's just like a randomizer, and you have to get like random players and just make the best team randomly. Like this one guy,
He just pulls up the team, and you have to like pick a position, but then you lose that position.
Yes,
type of thing.
but then like you can skip. But like for instance, I saw this one guy. He literally had.
I've seen ones where they don't skip. You just gotta pick somebody.
Oh yeah, but this one guy, he was doing so good, but he used up all his skips. So like his last like 4 players he had to take, and he was really on such a good roll until his point guard was Dikembe Mutombo. He literally had Shaq and Yao.
How did he pick why was he forced to pick Mutombo?
Because he had no more skips, and that was his last pick.
I'm saying it was on the. Oh, the players come up.
Yeah, so the players
not the teams. You're not picking.
No, it's a randomizer like of a player of a picture, like a picture of a player. I'm sorry, I said the backwards. A picture of a player, and you get 7 skips, and you have to fill up the starting lineup, the starting bench, and then you get 2 utility reserves.
Okay.
So like randomizer, say like Jack Sigma comes up. Mm-hmm. And you're like, I don't want Jack Sigma as my starting or backup center. So you skip it. All right, now you have 6 skips. Say the next player's Allen Iverson, shooting guard. And you go, okay, I want Allen Iverson to start. So you clicked on the shooting guard section, and it'll give it to him, and then so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to fill up the team, and you only get 7 skips. So if you use up all your skips, and the next player, and you need a point guard, and you get Shaq, and your point guard Shaq, so you're kind of screwed. I mean, not that he'd be a bad point guard, but I don't think he's really handling the ball like that. And but again, it's a fun game. It's interesting. Like I said, I seen someone have like Kobe as shooting guard, Dirk, Shaq starting, Yao on the bench, and then their point guard was Dikembe Mutombo. So like they kind of got screwed over because you had such a great team, but then you just kind of got greedy and lost. Like they had Dame. They could have put Dame there. Was he the best point guard they could have ever gotten? No, they could have got like Steve Nash or someone who's a better point guard overall. But I mean, well, I guess passing point guard. But they, got greedy. So it's smart. You gotta be strategic. You gotta skip. It's gonna be fun. It's a contest. We're gonna see what the people think who would win, my team or your team. So that'll be coming this week. So everybody be on the lookout for that, please, and thank you.
Basketball. You see Sam Cassell left.
Oh, he's not an assistant no more?
He's gone. He's now the Celtics assistant.
Wait, he left us for the Celtics?
Well, I think he must think. People think that he must think that Missoula will get fired.
And they're
at
gonna
some
promote
point,
him.
and then he'll be like the interim. And then if he does well,
why are they gonna fire?
I don't know if that's actually like people just I don't know.
Well, why would they fire Missoula? He just took a team in his first year to the.
Maybe they start off bad next year or something like that.
Sam left us for the rival, for the enemy.
Yep.
That I have no respect for Sam.
I don't know if he was gonna get like let go because Nick Nurse is gonna bring his own guys in or anything like that. But
I mean,
he's gone to be under Missoula now.
Great, they left us. That's crazy. That's a disgrace, honestly. But no, I mean, good luck. I hope he does well. But that's kind of messed up.
He'll be the coach of the Celtics next year.
But anything else happened with the Sixers or no? Just
no.
He's hired Nick Nurse.
That's it. Yeah.
All right.
Nothing. No other hirings or anything like that.
Have you watched? Oh wait, have you seen LeBron was getting scouted by Kyrie to go to Dallas with Luka, Kyrie, and LeBron?
Yeah.
How much is that sales tax going to be?
Oh, the salary cap?
Yeah.
The luxury tax?
Yeah. That's probably a bill.
I don't know.
I mean, Mark Cuban got it.
He can afford it. It'd be fun.
But yes, speaking of basketball, the NBA Finals, have you watched?
Yeah, I watched it tonight. It was a good game. He pulled away at the end.
He pulled away.
But it was a good game.
Duncan Robinson.
Jokic had 41, but no one else scored.
Yeah.
I mean, Murray played well. He only had 18. He didn't take that many shots.
I'm about to say, he didn't take that many shots.
Porter was something.
Porter was off.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Someone said, how's this man average 1 assist a game? And they had a picture of him taking a jump shot from the foul line. There's 3 guys underneath the basket wide open.
Yeah. He only sees green.
Never seen a shot he didn't like.
Yeah, never seen a shot he didn't like. He makes me look like less of a jack. It's
but
crazy.
Yeah, they weren't too good. Jokic did.
Do you think Miami?
They took home court, so I think they got to come out and win Game 3 though.
Yeah.
They might.
Do you still think 4-1, or you think?
I don't know.
I gave Miami 1. I still think Nuggets 4-1. I think Nuggets are gonna.
I feel like the Heat might take another one.
Wow.
If they play like that, I mean, like the first game, just like they got historic misses from Strus and Martin. That was never gonna happen again.
No.
Then they came back and played really well. I don't think they're gonna play as well the third game now, but you play half as decent. Someone else scores.
Bam
Robinson scored 10.
Mind.
Bam, he was saving it. He knew they were in the finals.
Bam looks like the MVP right now. If the Heat win somehow, Bam's gotta be MVP.
Duncan was good.
Gabe
Vincent was really great. Gabe Vincent was hitting everything.
I mean, Jokic is obviously playing. I mean, out of his mind both games so far.
Yeah.
I still do think 4-1 though. No offense to the Heat, but yeah, I still think 4-1.
We'll see.
We shall. And then nothing going on with the Flyers.
Flyers, nothing. Eagles,
nothing really.
Nothing. They had a practice last week.
Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing the Instagram post. They've been throwing the ball around.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing.
They said Carter and Smith look good.
I'm about to say Swift. Did you see how big Swift looked?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God! There was a picture of. I think the Eagles posted it. But obviously no pads yet or anything. But just looked like he was ready to run through a wall.
Maybe.
He looked huge.
They said Smith is huge.
Yeah, Devontae looked big too.
Nolan Smith too.
Oh, Nolan Smith. Devonta Smith looked like he.
And
put
then
on a
Carter
lot.
broke a tackling dummy.
Oh, that's crazy. I want him tested. And he's on my team.
They said the league messed up, so he's looking good. Maybe he just really did mess up on all his stuff so he can come to the Eagles.
I hope. I mean, I'm not
Which,
complaining.
you know, whatever. That's his money. You know, you get less money, but if you be where you go where you want to be.
I mean, eventually he'll get it eventually.
Yeah, comes out and plays.
Nolan, I heard Nolan Smith was looking really good though. Like he's definitely gonna be starting.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're all gonna start, I think, other than Carter maybe.
I mean, at this rate,
But,
Carter
you know,
might be starting.
Maybe he'll start. You know, let the old guys
Let Cox come off the bench with Williams and
be
let
fresher.
Carter and
Graham,
No, Carter and who's the other?
Jordan Davis.
Yes, let Jordan Davis and Carter start. Have Graham and Sweat off the
better too.
Who?
Davis said he looks like he's in better shape.
I mean, yeah,
He's just a huge dude.
Yeah, he's just so big that
He
like
hurt his ankle.
it's hard to be in such a great shape at that size and height. Like he's a big boy.
But
I don't want him to hit me. I want him to.
Chris Sims ranked Hurts as the seventh best quarterback.
Can I guess the top 6? I don't
Yeah,
think
good.
So.
He didn't give out the top 4, but I know who they are. There's not
So,
any order.
I'm not. This isn't any order. This is who I think's above. Who they put above him. Rodgers.
Nope.
He didn't put Rodgers above Hurts.
Rodgers is 8, I think,
Oh, okay.
or 12, something like that.
Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar. Dak.
No.
Oh well, I mean, I guess he's not totally wrong then. Joe Burrow.
2 more, I think.
I don't know any other quarterbacks. I mean, like, I hope he didn't put Kyler Murray up there.
No.
He didn't put Stafford up there.
Mm-mm.
Am I forgetting someone who's really good?
2 white quarterbacks. That helps you.
Daniel Jones?
No.
All
They're
right,
both
so
in
no
the
one in
AFC.
the East.
They're both in the AFC.
No one in the NFC. Okay, AFC. Deshaun Watson.
Nope.
Not
Both were in the playoffs last year. Both played each other in the playoffs last year.
Okay, so it's not. Justin Herbert.
Yep. And the guy he played.
Russell Wilson?
Mm-mm. Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence above Jalen Hurts?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the other the main Mahomes, Allen, Burrow.
I mean, Lamar hasn't played in a year.
Lamar, I don't see it because he, like you said, he hasn't played.
Herbert has done nothing.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great regular season quarterback. But what does that
Most
do?
of the time. I don't know.
What does that get you?
Nothing. They were up 27-0 and lost a playoff
So, I don't know. I don't know about those. I think Hurts, unbiasedly, is a top 5 quarterback.
game. Yeah. Even if he's 5.
I think he's 5. I think Mahomes. I would take Mahomes over
Or I guess
Hurts.
he's got to be 4. Who's the 5th? Or unless you put Lamar above him, I guess.
No, I put Lamar above him. I'm not going to base Lamar off of one season where he sat.
You go
Because
Mahomes, Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar, Hurts.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
I mean, Hurts and Lamar, I guess, are interchangeable. I guess me personally, I'm putting Hurts over, but that's kind of biased because he's on the Eagles. But I mean, he does seem like a better thrower than Lamar right now. Lamar kind of like. I
mean, Lamar led the league in passing. 3 years ago.
Yeah,
Whatever year he
when
won
he won
MVP.
MVP, he was a beast. I mean, it's just a tough position. I mean, they're to me again, they're interchangeable. They both do similar things, but I feel like Hurts is more throwing more dangerous, and Lamar's more dangerous on his feet because Lamar is just so fast. Like Hurts is not keeping up with Lamar's
We'll
speed.
see.
So, but
Hurts
overall,
is second. I guess this will be his second and a half full season.
yeah. I mean, this season will be his second season starting fully, as the quarterback. No one battling him for position. So we'll see. It's gonna be a big year for Hurts. I mean, he got the extension. I don't expect much less. Honestly, I kind of expect his numbers to go up a little bit.
Probably gonna go up because we're gonna play better teams.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to score. I'm excited. I have high hopes.
He'll be good.
And then, what were we talking about after this? Where do we have to go to? We were going to talk about
Do a little Full Metal recap.
Oh, yes. Yes, we did say we were gonna wait till next week, but we just watched. We both were just. I was really watching yesterday. I watched like 4 or 5 episodes yesterday. Just absolute madness, and we just couldn't wait. Colonel. Wow, Colonel Hughes died.
He did.
So upset. I was distraught. He was nothing but a good man, and why you gotta do him? Because he knows too much.
Keeps talking about his wife and his kid. They had to take him out.
I would love to hear it again, honestly. Like, talk about them more, because now we can't hear them talk about him at all. It's so sad.
He didn't go out like no bitch.
No, he was a good character.
He put a
knife in her eyes.
Knife in Lust's forehead.
Right in her eyes. Oh, I met Greedy.
You met Greed.
I met Greed.
He's a... You met his human?
Yes.
You
I met the guy in the vest.
Yeah.
I met him with the glasses. I met him. I didn't meet. I think I met him maybe 1 or 2 episodes, but
he doesn't do much yet.
Yeah, I haven't met like. But now there's 4 so far. There's Lust,
Gluttony, Grease. Grease. Greed,
and who was the 4th girl who can change? The 4th person who can shapeshift. What's her name? Or
the father? Him?
No.
Or
yeah,
her?
Yeah, her.
I don't know what her
or him. I don't know.
I don't know what their thing is.
Yeah, they keep changing to guys and then girls, so I don't know what they actually are in the show.
I don't know which 7 did. I don't know what sin she is.
Yeah,
or they are.
We have he or she hasn't given us her or his actual form yet.
What are the others? What are the other sins?
7 other sins. Got
lust, greed. What do we say? Lust, greed,
something gluttony. About lying. I don't know. You're asking me about the 7 other sins. I didn't barely pass high school. I passed high school with flying colors, but I didn't pay attention to that stuff, so I don't really know what they are.
They are pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. I feel like he's wrath or something.
I was gonna say sloth, actually.
He might be.
I mean, we'll find out eventually. They don't call that person by their name yet?
Yeah, he doesn't get his... They just keep calling him... They called him the father before, but they never... I feel like since then, I feel like they haven't said like his... unless he's not part of them. He's just...
working for them. But he has... Yeah. They have that symbol on them.
Yeah.
Which,
the
I don't
mark.
know if that means anything.
We haven't learned about the mark.
Yeah.
Yet.
I mean, there's still plenty of time. I mean, so far, Colonel Hughes died. Sick about it. The daughter saying, "I've seen that before. Did you send that to me, maybe?"
I don't think so.
Maybe I saw it on TikTok.
Becoming a chimera?
No. When the daughter was talking, when they were burying Colonel Hughes.
Oh.
And the daughter was like, "Why are they burying Papa? He has to go to work." And you're like, damn, just pain. Just like the most sad scene you've seen in anime. Like, it's a top 5 scene.
But they don't know yet, right?
The kids,
Ed
the
and
brothers
Al
don't know yet. No. Well, I haven't seen them.
Yeah, they don't know.
Find out about it yet. Have you seen them find out about it yet?
No. So.
No, and then the last thing...
Because they're away right now?
Yeah, the last thing I've seen, or the things I've seen, were that they were with their master, training again, trying to figure out the truth about...
Did she, like, send them away and then they came back?
Yeah, because...
It's like the husband was like, what are you doing? Just, like, come back and see her. She's sick, right?
Yeah, well, she's been sick.
Yeah, she's been sick.
Because of what she did. Because she knows the truth, too. And she's like coughing up blood and all that. And
they went to the train station or something.
Yeah, well, then she found out that they committed the taboo.
Yeah,
and she told them that they're expelled. So now they're not her students anymore.
No,
I don't know if she changed her mind. I don't think I got to the next episode yet to see if she does. But yeah, I saw she was very upset with them because they committed taboo, and she realized that Al wasn't even in the suit. He was just a soul, and she's very mad now.
Yeah, she
slapped him. I think she kicked out Ed down like the hall, like through the street or something.
Probably.
Yeah. But so far I was in it. Like I was in it. I watched like 6 episodes yesterday, I think, or 5 episodes. I was like,
did they go to the auto mail village?
Yeah, with
Winry.
Winry, yeah, she's staying there. And she's the apprentice.
The girl like stole his
pocket watch.
His pocket watch, and they had to chase her down.
Yeah.
They delivered a baby.
Yeah, that was wild. That was a wild episode. But Winry's now working with to become a better automail.
Yeah, she's apprenticed with that guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming we'll see her again soon.
Yeah, I assume so.
Because they have to go back that way to go home, right? So I'm assuming on the way they'll pick her up.
Maybe, unless she's just staying there.
Yeah, it's a weird. Again, we have to obviously watch it. They also don't really give like a time frame. Like we don't know how long they've been with the master so far. I mean, maybe you know how long.
I think it's just a couple days though.
But
so
I mean,
far.
I've only seen them with the master for like 2 days, I think. So, because like they were eating dinner with the master, and then they were like, the husband of the master was like, "Why aren't you eating dinner?" And he was like, "Oh no, I eat on the train. I'm not hungry." Meanwhile, he doesn't eat or sleep or anything. So that
do nothing.
Kind of ruined the illusion for them. But overall, I'm very excited to see more. Like, I need to watch more. You said there's a big fight scene coming up, which I
think the next episode's the big fight. And then you find out the next big clue, I guess.
Oh, I found out about how the master talked to the brother's father. That's how she knew about the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh.
She talked to their dad, and then Ed and Al got like real. Well, Ed got real mad. Al was like, "It's okay, brother, like relax." But Ed was pissed because he was like, "This piece of crap left us, and now you're talking to him like he doesn't even care if we're alive or dead, or if his wife's alive or dead." He doesn't.
He probably knows
He doesn't give a
what's
shit.
going on. The dad.
Have you met the dad yet?
I think it's you think you meet him in the next episode.
Oh.
But like, I don't think you know
It's him.
it's him or not. You just kind of assume.
Because doesn't look the same.
I met the guy that you see in the credits.
Oh, but
I don't know necessarily know who that is.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, technically he showed.
I mean, he's blonde guy.
He was with there was a scene where he was with the kids. Were with like woke up early and he was leaving. And
I think it's him. It's the same guy.
But you think it could be like one of the 7 deadly sins playing him?
Oh no, I'm saying there's no clue. They showed him and then like this episode ended.
Oh,
so I don't know what he is.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll be watching more probably tonight, honestly, while I'm waiting for dinner and to get on the game with the boys. So I'll probably watch a couple episodes tonight, and we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good FMA talk for today.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know you found the article again that you've lost.
Yeah, here.
So we're gonna revisit the article that Vincent lost last week because he found it.
So this happened like a week ago. Yeah. So the title is "Man Opens Plane Door Mid-Flight." Did you hear about this?
I heard about it, but I didn't really.
So this man, he was arrested. Obviously,
I'd hope so.
He got very anxious and he needed to get off the flight, so he cracked it mid-flight, and he said he felt like he was suffocating and he had to get out of there, so he pulled the emergency, and everyone just.
Weren't there like 15 people injured or something crazy like that?
Yeah, so one passenger, they were freaking out.
No one died, right?
No one died.
Okay,
I think they just some like minor injuries. Nothing happened. But yeah,
I mean,
what would you do
if someone pulled the emergency
mid-flight?
Probably have an anxiety.
Do you help and shut it or no?
Help and shut it? How? No. How am I going to get that closed?
You gotta take your belt off.
Yeah, and I'm going to fly out. I'm going to get shot out. I've seen snakes on a plane, They shoot the windows, the snakes go flying. No.
Would you open the door for any reason?
No. I if I'm having a panic attack, I'd just probably like let the panic attack happen, pass out, wake up, be there. I'm not going to threaten everybody else's lives because I'm like, I know in the moment he probably like was suffering because I mean I have anxiety, so I understand. But at the same time, like my anxiety is not going to make me endanger the rest of the crew and flight. Like God forbid, there was a flight attendant walking by when he did it. They were shot out the door. Shot out the door.
He just gets sucked out the door.
So did it say like how they like land the plane?
It doesn't say how they shut it.
Yeah, like they shut it. Did they
mid-flight.
just reshut the door? Like I'm confused. Like did they just? I'm assuming they had to land the plane. Like, there's no way that they just were able to keep it going. Also, how did he open the door and not get sucked out?
It said they came all. He was still in his seatbelt. I think he was in the emergency row. I think.
Yeah, but I don't think the handle is that close. I mean, unless he was like window seat.
He was window seat, I think. I think the flight made the rest of the trip. It was still 250 meters up in the air.
And then they made the rest of the trip. How long was it?
Some passengers fainted and others had breathing problems from hysteria. And
so they flew the rest of the way. They weren't like, no, let's land it. They're like,
I think they landed. They landed in an airport though, so I don't know if it was the airport they were going to. It doesn't say. I don't know if they were close to where they were going anyway. But they did land at an airport, so it wasn't just like a fail.
Like a drop down.
Whatever it's called, emergency landing. So
that's a real McAsshole right there.
But I don't know. I don't know if the plane doesn't say fully. There's video. Did you see the video?
No, I mean I've seen a part of the video on Twitter, but I didn't click on it because it looked like it was loud. And
it would definitely be interesting. I'm sure people were freaking out.
Oh yeah, it sounds like a horrible time. That would ruin plans for me forever. Probably.
You wouldn't go back on a plane after
Probably
that?
Not. Unless I was sitting next to the emergency exit, because then I trust myself not to pull it, but I wouldn't trust anybody else sitting next to the emergency exit. Like I'd specifically have to sit in the emergency exit.
Those seats cost extra because you get a lot of leg room.
Honestly, I'd probably have to pay because I wouldn't trust anybody else to sit next to it. Because if someone else tried to do that, I would.
What if someone else opened it while you were sleeping?
I don't really sleep on planes.
In the exit row.
I'm awake most of the plane rides. I mean, unless I'm exhausted, sleep deprived, I'll fall asleep. But other than that, I'm usually awake. I like to look out the window, look at the clouds and stuff, look at the sun rise and fall. But yeah, no, if anybody even got close to the door, they're just getting laid out. I don't even give a crap who it is. The flight attendant comes, sits down the sheet by accident, and just clock them.
It looks like no one got hurt though. So
well,
I guess everyone just was freaking. I'm sure it set off alarms so that people.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm assuming the oxygen mask had to come down because you're losing all that air pressure. Yeah, it's not. Are you helping the kid first, or are you helping yourself?
What kid?
If you're in on a plane and you're sitting next to a child or a teen, a person, are you helping the person, or you putting your mask on first?
The parent better help their own kid.
Dang, that's crazy, bro. No, it's right. They better help. I'm helping myself first anyway. I don't give.
They tell you to help yourself first anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean,
so please secure your own mask before helping other people.
Oh, I was regardless whether they told me or not to. Whether they told me to or not, I was doing it. I'm not passing. I have a heart condition. I'm not passing out. I have enough problems going on. I'm not risking my life for the a-hole who opened the door. Yeah, no, that was I did see that. That was wild.
Maybe he threw cargo off. No one was paying. He opened the door. No, everyone's freaking out. He's like, oh, gotta get these.
Gotta save that for later. Where was the plane flying to? I was
South Korea.
I meant to ask that, but I forgot. But that's definitely an interesting article going on. I'm not going on a plane until November, so I'm good for a little bit. I don't have to worry about that for now, I guess, because we're driving to the bachelor party, so I'm good there. But anything else today? I think we're good.
No, I think we're doing good. Just thanks for everyone for keeping listening and watching.
Always, thank you. Appreciate the participation.
Yeah, keep following us on all the socials. Tell your friends, tell your family.
I'll be posting the basketball TikTok this week. I don't know if Vincent will, but we'll see. We'll at least see my team, and then we'll see what Vincent has to rebuttal with.
Yeah, we'll review.
It's the first. You get one practice trial.
All right.
I already did my practice trial.
I have to go on and do it then.
So if you get one practice, and then if you want to keep that team, you can. But if you don't keep that team, the next one you do, you gotta keep. All right, because I already did my practice trial.
You gotta put out a good viral TikTok first.
What happened?
Get some followers. I said we have to put out a good viral TikTok. What's a good viral TikTok?
I mean, I saw this one. My TikTok is all sports and
I'll
games.
look up the viral ones.
So I mean, this is a popular sports one. I've seen a lot of people doing. The others popular.
You want to do a popular dance?
I'm not dancing.
You want to do a?
I'm not dancing. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I don't dance.
Rate that anime guy.
Yeah, if I knew more anime guys, I would do that.
I'll find one that has better.
You have to find one that has more animes that I know. That other one, there was 6 dudes. Where I was never seen him in my life, but he's cute, I guess.
That's you guys rated him on.
Yeah, no, I need to know. I need people to see people I know.
No, it's all superficial. You don't care about their background. He could be a murderer. You're like, oh, but he's hot. So
No, well, that's not how I rate people. I'm personality, man. I'm not looks. You know, I'm all about the personality.
All right, I'll find a personality one.
Yeah, bro, it's all about personality. Like Kakashi, 10, because his personality is amazing. Kabuto, 2.
Why?
Because he's an asshole. But if I did based off looks, he'd be like a 7, like an 8.
With Orochimaru.
1.
On looks and personality.
Both. The man looks weird. He scares me.
He looks like a snake.
I mean, I like his character, but he's terrifying to me. So, yeah, 1. Both looks and personality. His personality wasn't great to begin with. I mean, I guess if you go based off the end of the Naruto personality, I guess he's like a 5. He's not the worst, but he's not the best. But overall,
He was a hard lift.
I mean, he kind of did to himself. It was kind of his plan. He wanted power. He was an a-hole. But I mean, it got better as the show went on. But yeah, we'll find. There's definitely other like fun. Like I see everybody do like again more sports related. I see everybody do like drafts. So like you'll do like characters that start with like letter S, and then you have to pick like for instance, like I do like my first overall pick would be Superman. Yeah. And you could do if you had one.
We'll look at some. We'll be together this weekend.
That one's pretty cool. There's one I want to do with you that I've seen on sports all the time, and maybe people will want to see it too. It's like I give you like it's like Quizlet or Sporkle. They have like all those quizzes where like they have like receiving yards for this year or like 3-pointers made in league years, and you have to like guess the lineup.
Oh yeah.
So like I saw one recently. It was like name all the people Tom Brady has thrown a touchdown to, and it was like obviously like around Tampa, around Patriots, so on and so forth. But like you had to get every single one. He had like 50. Crazy number. Obviously he has like 500 passing touchdowns. I mean, yeah. A lot of people throw him too. So like there's stuff like that where I feel like that'd be fun on TikTok to do. So we can do something like that. See your stats.
We'll discuss and see.
Yep. But we'll be on top of that soon. But thank you all for watching again. Yeah. I'll be on the lookout for that TikTok. And yeah, if anything else, fix it.
Yeah. Thanks for drinking straight from the tap. We're unfiltered.
See ya.